Hello everyone and welcome back to us Moonshadow Mystery channel with a special news update. Sorry for the pageantry everyone, or pageantry rather. Actually, I've bypassed a lot of my usual pageantry for this simple little news update. As many of you know, I have recently kind of gone off of my hiatus since my job ended. And I've been doing my best to make up for lost time. Now, since I'm still trying to find new material to create, pick reviews to do, reactions to do, let's plays, etc., I have actually decided that I'm going to dip into some audio files from earlier in this channel's production. Well, not just earlier in this channel's production, but earlier pitches that I had considered in the past. Now, you might be tempted to ask yourself, or rather to ask me, but Moonshadow, you mysterious oh, darn it, how does Silverquill do that so easily? I'm sure he's got a writing staff. You sneaky hippogriff. But anyways, you might be tempted to ask, what are you talking about? What's going on? Well, plain and simply, I'm actually going to be dipping in, like I said, dipping into some older files, some rehearsals I recorded. You might call them demo reels. And just for the time being, just to get some new content out there, get some ideas flowing, I want to be producing kind of short videos that's not really up to my usual caliber, featuring some of those clips. Now, some of them do include other potential song covers I've been trying to practice, some without audio backing, impersonations, things of that nature.
Including utilizing my female persona, Moonlight Shadow. As many of you may know, Moonlight Shadow is actually the female persona of my changeling form. It's actually the form I take when I decide to transform into a mare and walk around Ponyville, Equestria, and the like. Well, walk around Equestria, rather, and Ponyville and the like. And I apologize sincerely for having trouble hearing me. It's really difficult for me to talk like this. For me to really talk like, it's hard to explain. But it is challenging to talk like this for an extended period. Which is why, up until now, Moonlight Shadow, aka Cobalt Quartz, has been more or less quiet on the channel. Not that I haven't wanted to do more videos like this. It's just not easy. Anyways, one of the first video productions I intend to do is actually a clip reel of various segments that I've recorded as Moonlight Shadow and Cobalt Quartz. I do apologize because the audio quality probably isn't the best. And my pacing definitively needs a lot of work. Maybe bear with me and enjoy when that video comes up. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't mind, time to switch back.
As you can tell, that does put a little bit of a strain on the vocal cords. But, as I said, I am going to, one of the first videos I'm going to be doing from my clip reels is going to be a Moonlight Shadow focused one. And no, there's not really any video recorded for it, so what I'm going to do instead is to accompany the audio. I'm going to do a lot of, you might call it progress imagery from the development of the Moonlight Shadow character, as well as a few designs I've tossed around. And yes, I did use a character creator to assist me with this process because I'm Not exceptionally skilled with drawing in the Steven Universe style just yet. So I did use a character generator to help me build this character piece by piece. And I will in the future be attempting to hand draw some scenes on my own, using this as a base. But anyway, there are going to be a few things like that focusing on Cobalt Quartz, as far as the designs, color palettes, etc. So it's not going to be what you might normally expect, but it will give you a little more insight as far as the development and design of the character. And maybe hopefully give you some thoughts as to what else you might want to have me, or rather Moonlight Shadow and Cobalt Quartz do. That's not the only thing, of course. Like I said, I do have other impersonations that are going to come up. They're going to be fairly short videos. I'm not really sure how I'm going to accompany them yet. I may have to take some photos or do some quick sketches. I've not really decided how that's going to work just yet. If I don't get flagged for it when I make them, I might try and do some still shot imagery from the source material that inspired the impersonations. But again, I'm not certain I will, because again, there's always that chance of being flagged. And y'all know I had that close call here a while back, and thankfully I managed to get it appealed, but I'm still slightly hesitant on it. So if you have any ideas for how maybe to get around that, let me know, because I've always been real clear about showing the copyright notifications, the disclaimers, etc. Sometimes they seem to help, sometimes they don't. I'm not really sure just yet. And as you can see, I'm not using my regular headset. I'm actually got a standalone mic I'm using for this recording. My headset's actually connected to my desktop rather than my laptop, which is what I'm using to record this brief news video. And it's the primary machine that I use for editing most of my videos, as a matter of fact. I apologize if it seems like I'm stuttering a little bit, having a little trouble getting my thoughts together. This was kind of like a spur-of-the-moment video, and that's why. Anyways, we're running at almost 8 minutes long, where it's going to be probably 8 minutes by the time this is done. And that's why there's no disclaimers, no ratings, etc. This is just a brief news thing. So as always, if there's any suggestions, any ideas whatsoever of content you want me to cover, create, etc., let me know in the comments section. As always, bro hit that like button or dislike button, depending on whether or not you like this video, and that goes for any other videos on the channel. If this is your first time visiting the channel, I encourage you, please click my name above the video description and check out what I've already produced. And if that gives you ideas of something you'd like to see me do, let me know either in the comment section of one of the videos, or try and leave me a comment on my channel page, however you feel like doing it. Normally I would encourage you to check out the end credits for contact information you can use to get in touch with me otherwise, but that info will still be available in the video description, which is down below. And like I said, I do have other ideas that I'm planning on producing, including other Let's Plays, impersonation videos, etc. But right now, this is just kind of a quick thing to get a little bit more content out there, and maybe get some feedback from you, the viewers. And if you do happen to like the content I create and want to see up-to-the-minute notifications on when I produce more, click that little notification bell icon down above the video description. That'll send notifications to your mobile devices whenever I get a new video uploaded. And as you'll be able to see down the video description, you can also head over to my DeviantArt account, which is where you'll be able to see some of my artistic creations beyond videos. Mostly considering, sorry about that, mostly consisting of fan art that I've created myself on other media that I enjoy. Unfortunately, not as much of it as I would like, because there's actually some fan art I did myself years ago And you'll see a lot of that older stuff, but unfortunately some of the things that I did that I enjoyed the most, such as Dragon Ball Z fan art, and if you are familiar with my channel, you know I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball. I've done multiple Dragon Ball Super reviews in the past. I'm sorry that I'm behind on that. Work really got in the way of that. I might attempt to do some past two review segments later, once I've had more time to get reacquainted and get my thoughts together. We'll just have to wait and see. If you want to see more of that, let me know. I only have, I think, one past due review up. And unless you're a My Little Pony fan, you might or might not enjoy it. But then again, if you're familiar with this channel, you know I'm a brony. I'm loud, I'm proud, and I enjoy it with a vengeance. No, passion. Or is it vengeance? Yeah, lame Batman impersonation. It was almost like the Deadpool and Friends Batman. Like, head on over to Deadpool and Friends. They are hilarious. No, they are not sponsoring this. They're just a channel I'm familiar with, and I love their work. I don't think they've done anything in a while, though. You know? Ah, dang it. Also, if anyone out there is a cosplay enthusiast and knows how I can fix this blasted horn of mine, please let me know. Seriously, this is pestering me. Sorry about that, guys. Again, this is all live, ad lib. Not really live, or seeing a recording of it. I am not doing more than one take of this. Anyway, we're past the 10-minute mark, so as always, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. And I will see you next time in the next video. Same Moonshadow time. Same Changeling channel. Also, if you want to suggest maybe a new catchphrase for me beyond don't go changing for anyone but yourselves, let me know what you want to hear me say in the comment section. If I get enough suggestions, I may attempt to hold a contest if I can ever figure out how to do that on my Twitter account. And yes, my Twitter account information will be down below. I do usually post links to my videos there first, along with my Facebook page, which again, down below in the video description. But again, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves, everybody. Have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your week. I will see you right back here on the Moonshadow Mystery channel next time.